Alright, just before this video starts, I need to say that the KANTE video analysis is now live on my website, SeanTweedy.com. If you go and get it, thank you so much. It means the world to me. You're supporting me on this journey, but you're also going to learn a ton. The reviews on the analysis have been amazing. Secondly, I need to say to those of you who pre-ordered the analysis, you need to check your email. There's something there that you need to look at. And then also the draw for the FaceTime with me will be in the vlog soon. So stay tuned for that. Enjoy today's video. It's pretty good. Yo, what is going on, Team Tweedy? I hope you're all super well. Jay, we're walking to training together for the first time in how long?
It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
It's been a minute. So, you don't know this. I've been waiting to tell you this all morning, right? So I got a phone call from my dad at like 9:40. He woke me up. Yeah. And I actually answered. I was like, what? I was pretty angry. I was sleeping. Anyway, so I speak to him and he says that the player, I'm not going to say the player, but do you know? Yeah. His sister works for my dad.
You're right.
And so now there's a connection there and we've managed to get in contact with his agent. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Could be pretty interesting.
Could be pretty interesting. So I'm not going to say the player just because, I don't know, I don't feel like that's the right thing to do.
No.
So, but he plays in a high league, doesn't he?
Yeah. Big things coming to the vlog, I think. Big things coming to the vlog.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we'll see what happens there. And it's just about connections. Like, we could have just sat on that and been like, oh yeah, cool, this guy's sister works for my dad. But at the end of the day, you have to not exploit, what would you say?
Just talk to people.
Yeah, like, just talk to people.
What I always say to everyone at Crawley and stuff, like, you don't have connections, you don't have anything.
Yeah, so all I said to dad, I was like, oh, why don't we try and get in contact with his agent? Because I think that was the best approach. There's so many ways you could do it. You could say, oh, can you get in contact with the player? Can you? But I think that was the best approach. It was laid back, it wasn't intrusive of anything, and you know, he's playing and he's not going to be like, no, I don't want you to have my agent. It's just about making those connections. So it could be pretty exciting times ahead. Who knows what will come of it? It could be nothing, it could be something amazing.
Something amazing.
Yeah, no idea yet. Anyway, we're heading off to Crawley today. I can join in the warm-up today.
Sick.
Real sick. So I might get a little bit of film. I doubt it, but we'll catch you guys sometime soon. Yes.
Guys, I need you. Come back. Richard is sleeping.
Richard is sleeping. The whole session, this guy right here is telling this guy that he's sleeping.
Take a few pictures.
No, you're too busy sleeping, bro.
You're killing them.
You're too busy sleeping, bro. I'm back from training. I've had my shower, I had some lunch, and man, it is freezing. I was going to vlog on the way home, but I just had to keep my hands in my pocket. I couldn't take them out, it was that cold. So yesterday it was snowing, today was just freezing. But let me tell you about training. So the physio told me that today I could be involved in the warm-up, and today's warm-up went for about 40 minutes, I would say, maybe 45. And it was pretty light stuff, bit of dribbling, bit of agility work through ladders, juggling, volleys, stuff like that. And I thought it was okay. I had a little bit of pain, but towards the end, I could start to feel it. It felt like almost just something was building up, and if I went further, something could have happened. So that's when I stopped. After the warm-up, they went into a possession game, and then a long ways game where they were focusing on trying to get a through ball with a one-touch finish. And so I stayed out from that, and then they finished with a game, which, you know, it's disappointing. It's really hard to just sit there and watch, because I want to be out there, I want to be playing, I want to be trying new things, and with things coming up, I need to be ready. Friday, I'm supposed to be involved in the entire session. Not 100% sure on that. We'll see. But yeah, that's about it. You can't really go well or you can't go bad in the session because it was completely unopposed. But the touches that I hadn't touched a ball in 2, maybe 3 weeks. and my touch didn't feel like it went away. I felt confident on the ball. I felt like my touches were good. It's not like my touches were going everywhere. I just felt normal. Stoked with that. There's always that feeling that if you're away from training too long, that you're going to lose your touch, and fortunately I haven't. But that's completely different because it's unopposed. Once I get into a game, the whole situation changes, so it'll be interesting to see how I go there. Anyway, I've got to finish off the last bit of the KANTE analysis, the voiceover with the drawing, and then I'm finished with that. And yeah, that's about it. Far out, I'm not feeling that greatest at all. I think it was because when I finished training, it was freezing, and I just sat there. I put warm clothes on, but I don't think it was warm enough. It's a real cold day today. And then I went home, went into a warm house, and I think it really shocked my body because, man, I have like a headache. So I was just laying in bed before, then my coach called me. We're going to go down to this shop and he's going to chat with you guys about scouting. So I was like, you know what, I'll take one for the team, I'll take it for you guys. So I thought I'd head down there, get the footage. I know how valuable it's going to be for you guys, so make sure you listen. Not even sure what it's going to be about, but I'll catch you guys there. Alright, so we got Tolga here, how you going?
Yeah, not bad, you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I came out of bed for this.
That's
So.
You might have asked people to come in.
Yeah. So Tolga's my under-23s coach at Crawley, and you're also a scout. Who do you do that for?
I do it for Galatasaray.
Right?
I'm their European scout.
Okay, and you've sent a few players over, haven't you?
Yeah, I recommended a player, and then he's doing really well. He got signed for an obvious contract.
Wow. Yeah, good stuff. So I think it would be really valuable for you guys to hear about what a scout looks for, but every scout's different. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone has a different mentality, so look at the player. Personally, when I watch an 11-side game, it's not really realistic to be able to focus on individual players.
Yeah, like
what I'm looking for is someone to make me, oh wow, it can be a good touch, good run. It depends on position. If it's a good centre back, if he positions himself in the right place, good time tackled, good in the air. If he's a midfielder, good through ball, you know, and right foot, left foot, and turn. Winger taking on the players, you know, striker turning, shooting, you know, good finish can make me, oh wow, let's focus on this player. Right. And I spend like, you know, 5-6 minutes only watching that player.
So you just specifically watch that player?
Just watch that player.
Off the ball?
Off the ball, yeah, off the ball, on the ball. The most important thing that I'm looking for is myself, personally, football intelligence.
Okay.
Because that is massive for
What do you mean by that?
For me, it can be physically really good, and like, for example, it can be really fast, naturally. But if you don't know how to use your pace at the right time, you know, in the right place, and then if you don't have, for example, if you're a winger and if you have a very good, you know, pace, and you don't know how to create space to receive the ball, your body language and everything, and that's not good for me. That went to football intelligence. Also, the game management skill. That's what I'm judging a player. When you're 1-0 down, how to react, you know, when you're 1-0 winning, all these sort of things.
That happened to us the other week. We were 1 goal up, and you said to our team, you're like, you got 10 minutes left, manage the game. Yeah. And we conceded.
Game management.
You were pretty
unfortunately. Yeah.
One of Tolga's big things, and mine as well, I'm obsessed with it, is mentality in football. What are you most interested in when it comes to mentality?
Mentality, football is probably the most competitive sport in the world.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
You know, you're competing with millions. Yeah. There are 92 professional clubs in England, right? 92?
I'd say so.
Yeah. And then millions of people want to get the sign a contract. Yeah. So you're competing with millions of young people, especially in England. And you know, everyone wants to play in England. Yeah. You know, it's motherland of football.
Nice.
Yeah. And the only player who's going to stand out, the ones who's going to have a strong mentality. When I say strong mentality, I mean in football, you can be really, really good, technically gifted, physically gifted, but let's give an example. That you can get injured. You can get injured.
Yep.
Okay, let's say 7 months out. How you cope with that? Yeah. How you come back stronger? You need strong, mind to, get back from that injury and be a stronger.
So what would you say a poor mindset would be?
Poor mindset would be just like saying, I'm injured, I'm not good enough anymore, I'm not gonna push, giving up,
just
giving up. Like, when you look at all the, not football, but other top players in their jobs, cannot always find like people telling you, oh, you're so good, you're gonna make it, I believe in you. You know, people just gonna tell you you're not good. They're gonna laugh at you. You know, and it's all about how much you take it and keep moving forward. That's your mentality.
Yeah.
Like I said to you the other day, in a football game, footballers get all sort of like abuse words and stuff.
Yep.
You know, if they take it personal and stop playing, then they won't perform.
Exactly.
You know, just gotta keep your ear closed. Focus on your football, focus on your job, and that's what makes you, you know, better. Always move forward. When I say, if you don't fail, you fail forward.
I like it, yeah, because failing is good. We were just talking about my passing before and me trying these killer passes to reach the wingers, the striker, and sometimes they messed up. But what Tolga said was that, I said that you've got to make those mistakes in order to grow. Because
every time you make it, you become better. But if you stop doing it, then you'll be anywhere.
That's what you went on to say. You've got to continue to try and try and try. It's the practice, the hours.
Absolutely. That's the mentality, mate. You got to be a fighter.
Yeah.
You know, especially in this sector, you have to be a fighter. You have to be so strong.
So much rejection.
Yeah, and also about if you're on a trial in a football team, and you have to show the coaches that you want to get signed more than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that? You have to show that desire that you want it a lot. You have to run like, tackle like, pass like, your life depends on it.
Yeah.
You have to show the coaches, and the coaches sees it. You cannot go to the trial game on the first day and be so casual, so relaxed,
rocking up late,
and think that you are bigger than their team already. Coach is gonna say no.
We've had players as well who have just turned up like on time, not 15 minutes earlier than a trialist, and it's like, for me, if you're trialing, you gotta get there early.
Absolutely. And the Chelsea Under-21 trainings, when I got the invitation first, I was earlier than anyone else. You know?
It's so important. So we could talk forever. Maybe we'll have another chat. If you have any questions for Tolga, leave them in the comments. We'll get to them sometime soon. But how do you like that? Yeah, it was good. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. We're gonna go home now.
Yeah.
See you later. Thank you for that.
No worries.
So like I said, I'm not feeling the absolute best, but I got a load of content for you guys and I don't want this video to go forever. Big Sam's a bit upset because I'm not using him today. Today is actually a cool workout day. I'm not going to do it. I need to rest my body. It's more important to be ready for the sessions rather than a cool workout, so I'm just prioritizing things. But yeah, man, I hope you guys really enjoyed that chat with Tolga. If you want any more questions with him, or if you want me to ask him anything to put in a video, let me know in the comments. He has a ton of knowledge and information on everything. But anyway, 10:20, I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new around here. Join the journey, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.
Listen.